Hotel security Eddie Garcia is testifying about the missing hotel video against Diddy. Let me just tell you, he is starting this out with bombshells, and it's exactly what I thought it was going to be when he was granted immunity. He is testifying that Diddy and Christina Korm reached out to him multiple times trying to get him to give them the video of Diddy assaulting Cassie. So let's get into it. The government calls Eddie Garcia. Where did you work on the day in question? The Intercontinental Hotel. I was told that there was an incident involving Sean Combs. Let me show you your sign-in sheet for that day. Yes, I signed that, the week ending March 10th, 2016. Could you monitor all the cameras? Not at all, but more than one at a time. Would you be required to check the monitors? Yes. Did you initially recognize the individual involved in this incident? Not at first, but when I looked closer, yes, it was Mr. Sean Combs. Did you learn who the second individual was? Yes, Miss Cassie Ventura. Why was law enforcement not called? Miss Ventura did not request it. Did you review the incident report? Yes, there was an attachment that I didn't open on the computer, a video file. Did you receive a phone call? Yes. From who? Christina Korm with the New York area code. She asked if I had the video. What did she ask for? The video. She said that Mr. Combs had been intoxicated and didn't remember exactly, and then Brian Steele yells, objection. What did you tell Christina Korm? That she would have to talk to management. Did she reach out again? Yes, I got a call from the lobby that she was looking for me. What did she ask for? The video. How did you respond? That she had to talk to management or file a subpoena. Did you tell her what you saw on the video? Yes, I told her off the record it was bad. Did you get another call? Yes, from a New York area code. It was Christina Korm. She put someone else on the phone. Who? Mr. Combs. He asked, do you know who I am? What did you say? I said yes. He asked for the video and said that he had been intoxicated. I told him I can't give the video. How did he sound? He was talking fast and stuttering. He sounded nervous. Did you email management? Yes, and then the government brings up an exhibit of this email. What is this? The email I sent. And then Brian Steele yells objection and the judge overruled. Email has Christina Korm's phone number on it. It's not redacted and it says Combs, aka P. Diddy. He is a patron and he wants to talk to you. Did you get any more calls from Christina Korm? Yes, on my personal number. How did you react? Nervous. Miss Christina Korm passed the phone to Mr. Combs again. What did he say? That I sounded like a good guy, that he could help, that something like this could ruin him. He wanted the video. He said if it got out, it would ruin his career. I told him that I didn't have access to the server. He told me he believed that I could make it happen, that he would take care of me. What do you think he meant? Money for the video. What did you do? I reached out to my supervisor about it. Who was your supervisor? Bill Monreno. He told me he would do it for $50. What did you think that meant? He'd give the video for $50,000. What did you do? I called Christina, who put Mr. Combs on. He called me Eddie my angel. Mr. Combs told me, I knew you could do it. Let's do it right away. And I told Bill. What did he do? He went into the server room and then he handed me a black USB and said, done. And the video was on the USB. What did you do? I told Mr. Combs. Where did Mr. Combs want to meet? West LA. He said, let's get it done. He wanted the video as soon as possible. I told Bill. He told me to tell the others that I was running errands for him. Where was the meeting point? A big high-rise building. I called the number and someone came and said that he was Mr. Combs' bodyguard. How did he look? An older African-American, heavyset, 6'3" to 6'5". What did he say? That he kind of came up with Mr. Combs and that he was a good guy and I was doing a good thing. Upstairs, Mr. Combs was smiling and called me Eddie my angel. My voice was cracking, so I said I was coming down with something. Mr. Combs told Christina to go get me some of the tea that he liked and then asked, do you have it? I said yes and handed it to him. What did he do? He left and came back and asked if this was the only copy. And you said, I believe so. Mr. Combs said that it had to be the only copy, nothing in the cloud. I called Mr. Morano, and he said that it was the only copy, and he took it off the server. What else did you say? That if Cassie filed a complaint, I could get in trouble. Mr. Combs said, don't worry, Cassie wanted it gone too. He called her on FaceTime and showed me. She was in a hoodie, but I recognized her. What did Miss Ventura say? That she had a movie coming out and she wanted this not to come out. He wanted my ID and that of Mr. Morano and the responding officer, Mr. Flores, but he was a very straight guy and probably wouldn't do it. And I told Bill. What did Mr. Morano say? That we get Henry Elias and the other responding officers. When Mr. Combs saw the IDs, he looked at Henry and said, yeah, that's him. And then he brought out the NDAs so that I wouldn't speak about it. The government shows an exhibit and says, do you recognize this? It states that I provided the only copy of the video. Did you read it? No, I was nervous. Were you given a copy? No. And the NDA? What were the liquidated damages? $1 million. How much were you making at the time? $10.50 an hour. Then what happened? Mr. Combs put cash through the money counter. There were stacks of $10,000 at a time. The machine displayed at the end $100,000. Why the additional $50? For me and what he thought was Israel Flores. How did Mr. Combs give you the $100,000? In a brown paper bag. Was the bodyguard there? Yes. And Christina Korm, was she present? I would say at some point, yes. I stood up, signifying that I'd be leaving. Mr. Combs escorted me to my car. He asked how I'd be spending it. He said not to make any big purchases. Then the judge said, Mr. Steele, if you're objecting, speak into the microphone. And he objects, and the judge said that's sustained for the jury to disregard the last part of that. The government then said, what did you do? I called Bill and gave him $50,000. How much to Mr. Elias? $20,000. What did you do with your $30,000? I bought a used car with cash. Did you hear from Mr. Combs again? Yes, he called me and told me Happy Easter if I ever needed anything. And did you reach out to him later? A few years later via Instagram, asking if there was work in LA, but I never heard back. Mr. Flores, did you see this video again? Yes, on a news outlet. And also, Mrs. Flores messaged me a screenshot. Did you keep these messages? No, I wanted nothing to do with it. Were you contacted by law enforcement? Yes. Did you tell the truth? No, I didn't want anything to do with it. Did you get your own lawyer and then you told the truth? Yes. Hence why this man was granted immunity. But this is the end of his direct testimony, and now he's on cross, and that was a bombshell. Brian Steele says, sir, you were in a condominium unit with Mr. Combs and others and received double of what your boss was requesting. Fair? Yes. You told your boss because you were honest, right? Yes. You asked Mr. Combs for work? Yes. Let me show you the NDA. This part says exclusions, right? Under NDA, you can't speak is my understanding. It says nothing prohibits truthful statements in a legal proceeding, correct? I see that. You weren't law enforcement? No. And then Brian Steele says, I have nothing further, and it gets redirected back to the government. The government says, NDA Par 4. Can you read it? Notify the company to allow the company to prevent disclosure. So you'd have to notify them first? Yes. This is the end of the cross-examination testimony, and I'm honestly not surprised because this man's testimony is very damning when it comes to the RICO charge. Because under the RICO, Diddy is being charged with bribery for this instance right here, and this man didn't just name Diddy. He also named some of the co-conspirators like the security and Diddy's chief of staff, Christina Korm. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.